Boz, when I started investing in ye olden times, also known as the 1990s, there was a debate raging, cash flow or capital growth.
Right.
Today, the same debate is still going on. I still hear it all the time. But the reality is, I'm pretty sure you need both, don't you? So if our goal was to replace our income with $100,000 a year, how would you go about it?
All right. So let's say you want 100 grand in 10 years. There are two types of properties. There are cash flow focused properties, growth focused properties. Actually, there are three types of properties because you can have the best of both worlds. I'll show you how it works. So let's say with a cash flow focused property, it might be regional, it'll be cheap, yields will be high, Steve McKnight type stuff, right? 0 to 450 properties in 2 days. Then you're going to have, let's say, $5,000 in positive cash flow day one. Now, you're the numbers guy here, Louis. If you've got 5,000 positive cash flow and you want 100,000, how many of these properties do you need?
20 Boz, 20.
Okay. How easy or hard is it to save 20 deposits if these properties aren't growing in valuing, allowing you to take equity out to do that?
It's pretty tough.
Very difficult. Doesn't work in terms of replacing income, despite how amazing the passive cash flow might be. Let's have a look over here at growth. Let's say that you bought a growth-focused asset for, say, 700,000. Let's say that you got 8% growth on that. Then in 2 years, that's going to be worth, round numbers, 816,000. Now, that gives you 116,000 of equity. And what's really powerful with equity is that you can actually tap into that equity to allow you to repeat the process and put down the deposit and costs on property number 2. Now, in the interest of time, let's just say that you're buying this one for 816 because that's what the first one's worth as well. If we just looked at a 3-property portfolio, okay, then all of these properties in 10 years, 700,000 at 8% gives you 1.5 million, times 3 gives you a portfolio of 4.5 mil. Now, based on these purchase prices, your debt's going to be around 2.4 mil. So you've got $2.1 million worth of net asset in 10 years, and because these properties are at an affordable price point, the rental yield and the cash flow is still really strong.
Okay.
Right? So not only does the value go up, but our rent goes up. So we're going to have a lot of positive cash flow, about 8,000 per property after 10 years. That'll give you 25,000 of positive cash flow. Very easy to find the extra 75 by tapping into all of the equity that we've created. So there we have it, guys. Cash flow versus growth. Don't sacrifice one for the other. Get the best of both worlds.
No competition at all.